think prison's the answer to crime for most people. It's when you go into prisons, when you talk to inmates, you talk to staff, you realize that prison isn't an answer to a problem, it's a different kind of problem. That's really what we've been doing for the past 40 years. We've been building a very, very large problem that really is now up to us to fix. The John Howard Association is Illinois' only nonpartisan prison watchdog. We go into prisons. We talk with inmates, we talk with staff, we talk with administration.
They try to monitor what's going on. They try to bring volunteers in, and then they issue reports that really give the public a little bit more information about what's happening behind those figurative walls of the juvenile justice and the adult criminal justice system.
And we use that information to drive reform at the policy level, at the level of law, but also at the level of everyday culture. Sometimes that reform is just at the facility level, and it's really just about like relaying a message from an inmate to the warden. Sometimes it's on a larger level, where it's about writing a report that calls something out, that says the way that you've consolidated facilities, for example, for female inmates, it's not working. It's jeopardizing inmate and staff safety. Whenever there's a proposal to increase penalties, say, or really anything to do with incarceration or criminal justice, the John Howard Association is a reminder of how things actually are.
John Howard is seen as nonpartisan. I think that their opinions are seen as their own.
There is no agenda other than one of humane treatment and cost efficiency.
You learn pretty quickly what prisons can do. For people who pose a real serious threat to public safety, who are violent, prison's a pretty good place for that person. For anything else, prison doesn't work. It can't work. At a certain level, especially when you start overusing it, it starts inflicting harm on our pocketbooks, on victims, and certainly on the communities which people return to from prison.
How you men doing?
All right.
All right. I'm glad you came over. Everyone here at St. Leonard's Ministries are people recently released from prison. So whether it's directly or indirectly, the work of the John Howard Association has affected their confinement in the Illinois Department of Corrections.
Every year we receive 3,000 or so letters and phone calls from inmates and their families.
There's one letter. Really, the issue was initially raised in a visit, and the letter was a follow-up. I was given your business card last summer when you guys visited this facility. I'm having problems with dental department here and pleading for your help.
We track that, we respond to it, and we use it to get a sense of an early diagnostic of the system and its facilities. The ground is shifting on how the country, how Illinois thinks about crime and punishment. People are questioning, for all kinds of reasons, our use of incarceration. We can do a much better job at holding people accountable, but also making sure that we aren't damaging them in ways that actually hurts public safety. I think the MacArthur Foundation has always understood that Illinois needs John Howard, and really the country needs more of independent prison monitoring.